This has been a long time coming. Hey! It's Romania Black, and yes, it has been forever since I have read a chapter of Twittering Birds Never Fly, Seizaru Tori wa Habatakanai. And oh my god, the last chapters I read for this channel were chapters 49 and 50. And it left off right as Domeki was getting ready to take Yashiro somewhere, presumably to possibly have relations. Who knows? But I was like, I wanted to wait until the whole thing was through. I was like, well, if whatever happens, it's going to take at least a couple chapters, because that's how it was back in like volume 4. Their escapade was like 3 or 4 chapters, and I'm like, I'm going to wait and see, and I'm going to wait for like a couple chapters, and then I got busy over the summer, and then I was like, I'm going to wait till like chapter 53 comes out, and then this patron saint, Elisa, I hope I say your name right, and I'm sorry if I don't, Elisa Javara was like, hey, I've got chapters 53 and 54 translated if you'd like them, and I was like, oh my god. So, because for whatever reason, these chapters take so long to translate, and they are like elusive. It's like finding a needle in a haystack to find somebody that has a translation of this. And I've bought the volumes in English that have come out, so it's not like I'm not supporting the official release, but damn it, they take so long to come out. It's like, the really good BL takes forever. Like, I think of Twittering Birds Never Fly, Birds of Shangri-La. Those are probably my 2 favorite ongoing BL series right now. And Engage would be the other one, where it's Sayonara Game. Engage is the offshoot. Those 3 are probably my top 3 ongoing BL series that I'm reading, and they are taking forever. And the patience one must have to watch 2 men get to know each other. It's very hard, figuratively and literally. Mm-hmm. But here we are. I even ordered the September issue with them on the cover. Look at that, Jazz. Look at how good they look. Look at Domeki there with Yashiro like grabbing his tie. Look at that. But I haven't looked at it because I haven't read the chapters yet. So it's been sitting on my shelf, and I've just been gazing at it using the cover as an image. I'm like, well, that'll work. But yeah, that's all I got. So we have chapters 51, 52, 53, and 54. Now, 51 and 52 I found on an offsite. It's been so long that they've been translated and put online. But Elisa sent me chapters 53 and 54, which thank you. So I would have gotten Wine Chan, but I unfortunately have had a headache all day. And so I've taken some medication. So I'm good now. I feel great. But the downside of the medication is you do not take alcohol with it. So, and I always abide by what my medicine bottle says, because I'm not going to mess up my body. So instead, I've got some nice coffee poured, decaf. But it's all warm. It's cold outside. A cold snap has come through. So I was like, oh, what better thing to do than to cozy up by the non-existent fire, or the fire that will be ignited between Domeki and Yashiro, and just watch things go down. Why not? Why not, right? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So, yep, that's what we're going to do. We're going to do that and just experience this loveliness. I've waited for months and months and months, so it's finally here. But I'm excited, y'all. I hope you all are too, but we're not going to waste any more time. We're going to dive right into these chapters. It's at the point where I know there's other mafia stuff going on in Twittering Birds. I know there's the whole thing of them tracking the one group, and then we've got, the one guy that's still got it for Yashiro is like kind of sort of following along, but not really. You know what? Those are all great through lines. I've been following them with the story, but right now, I want to get some action with Domeki and Yashiro. It has been a long damn time coming, right? A long time coming. So it's been like 2 years in our time since they've done anything. Nah. So with that being said, we're going to start chapters 51 through 54 of Twittering Birds Never Fly, and we're going to do that here in 3, 2, 1, and oh my god, y'all. Let's go. Will you be satisfied if I defile you myself? I wasn't certain if this is what I had wished for. Oh my god, Yashiro, you've been pining after him all this time. You've not had sex with anyone else because you've been pining after him. Don't give us this shit. Where are we going? Oh my god. Oh, and their relationship dynamic has changed a little bit because, normally he'd be the hapless puppy telling him everything, and now it's like, no. There is this word bubble here that I want to read because it's going to update us on the plot. The plot that we're supposed to care about. Yashiro, the former Wakagashira of the Daoshinkai affiliated Shinsekai, used the dissolution of his group as a chance to get rid of Domeki, his attendant and bodyguard. 4 years later, Yashiro owns a shady casino, and Domeki has joined the Sawakai affiliated Sakura Kika. While in pursuit of the fugitive Kido, the two meet by chance and decide to work together. After learning of Yashiro and Anami's relationship, Domeki forces Yashiro to come countless times. Yashiro hears rumors that Domeki has taken up with the club's Madame and goes back to Kido. Seeing that Yashiro hasn't changed, Domeki cannot hold back his fury. So yeah, Domeki's pissed because he thinks that Yashiro is, but Yashiro's just being jealous. So y'all need to work this out. Oh my god, it's my room. It's bare just like before. Yeah, Domeki's pretty minimalist, a bit. Oh my god, it's only because I come here to sleep. And taking off your gloves, just what is that supposed to imply? Oh my god. Oh, ooh. Yashiro's like, I don't know if I'm here for this. Oh. Get off me, even now. You're gonna put on an act and push me away. That's not, oh my god. He's like, why are you pushing me away if you like me? Oh. Stop, damn it. He's angry. The angriest I've ever seen him. Oh. What's with you? Nothing. Oh, we get to see the tattoo. Oh, uh-huh. Oh my god. Oh. And Yashiro didn't know. Oh. That face. Oh. Oh, and he told him he didn't want him to get involved like this. He's like, that's the one thing. He kicked him away. He ditched him so he wouldn't get further involved in the Yakuza, and it happened anyway. Oh. Oh. Oh my god. Oh. Oh my gosh. Mm-hmm. I'm like, if they don't talk this out by the time this is all done, oh, you guys had better be talking. Oh, Yakuza in the Seizaru world, in case if you've forgotten. Who are these people? Yakuza are known as the Boryokudan or Gokudo, our Japanese mafia. They're those heavily tattooed dudes who typically engage in extortion, blackmail, prostitution, smuggling, drug trafficking, gambling, loan sharking, and all the manner of shady business. You might spot them dressed up in three-piece suits looking like top models, but that's probably just Yashiro, though. The word Yakuza, by the way, means good for nothing, and is believed to be derived from Yakuza, or 893, a very bad hand in Ochokabu, a Japanese card game, fitting since the Yakuza rose from the outcasts of society, those considered unclean. Nani? The Yakuza adhere to a samurai-like code and are very big on secrecy. Their hierarchy resembles a family. The group is led by Oyabun, or boss, or parent, who directs the Kobun, proteges, or apprentices, or children. The Kobun swear fealty to their leader and obey him, while the Oyabun protects his subordinates whenever needed. These relationships are marked by the Sakazuki ritual, the exchange of sake cups. The ceremony is conducted between Oyabun and Kobun, father and son, and also between brothers. The latter also establishes a hierarchy determined by the size of each participant's share of the sake cup. If one of the brothers is of a higher mark, or aniki, he will drink more than those of the lesser rank, or koyudai. If they are equals, the sake is split 50-50. Several ranks are found in Seizaru, translate directly from the Yakuza world. Kaicho is the president of the syndicate, or chairman, aka the big boss. Mizumi is taking over the Doshinkai. Yeah, Mizumi's the one that kind of still has it out for Yashiro. He just doesn't want to admit it. and his subordinates kind of like, nah. Kumicho is the leader of a group, or Harada, before he RIP, or Sunakawa, which is the one that's Domeki's boss. Wakagashira, or Kashira, is a second in command. Seriously, if you don't know this one, you haven't listened to Domeki ever, which is Yashiro. Shatai Gashira is a third in command of sorts, not in the line of succession for group leader, but serving as an advisor. Our sexy Sunakawa. Okay. And then Honbocho, or So Honbocho, is the headquarters chief in charge of administrative tasks and logistics. He's below the Wakagashira in rank, but is also in the line of succession. So if the Wakashira is absent for whatever reason, he can take his place. Okiyama, who's a former one of Sakura Ika, is the mastermind behind Niki's abduction and all-around douchebag. There we go. You might encounter several suffixes, Gumi, Kai, Ika, attached to group names, aka the Shinsekai or Matsubaragumi. They're all basically mean group, although Ika can be translated to more accurately as family. So Sakura Ika means the Sakura family. Okay, oh my god, and they're just like, this is in case if you've forgotten things. So there's Mizumi and Amo, Amo is the right-hand man, yes, and then Tachiki, who's the previous leader. So then the subordinate group, Ryuzaki was from Matsuburagami, and Yashiro and Harada were from the one group. Yep. And then the casino is the establishment, right? So then you have Sanwakai, which has Saigusa, who's the leader, and you have Nakamoto, Miraji, and then Sunakawa. And Sunakawa is the one that has Domeki working for him. And then you have Kai, and then Okuyama, and then some other second-in-command dude. Okay. Doshinkai was the group that Mizumi now leads. Shinsekai has Harada and Yashiro. Basically breaks down all of these different groups. The non-Yakuza groups are the Ryuzu, as well as the casino. Why should I care about this? Because it's great world building, because if you don't, Yashiro will come after you with a baseball bat. Kidding, he'll send Domeki. Which, yeah, honestly, I can keep track of faces in the series, but the names can get so complicated sometimes. I'm like, can't we just call them Dan and Steve? And the groups can be like the red group and the black group. Can we do that? But Mizumi and Amo does not want Yashiro with Mizumi. He wants, Amo would like to play matchmaker between Domeki and Yashiro. Really good. Oh, well, hello. Hi. Hi there. Eating ramen there? Just having a spoonful of ramen right there at Domeki? Is that what we doing? With his Dorito-shaped torso? Is that what we doing? Okay. All right. All right. Gah! Okay. Chapter 52. I'm glad to be reading all of these in a bunch of chapters, because honestly, reading them all one chapter at a time is just, it's too much of a tease. Oh my god, we're doing this. Is he gonna know that Yashiro was impotent now? Is he gonna see it? Or is he not gonna know because he's not? Oh. Oh my gosh, we just went there. Just full on him going down. But he's seeing him with the madame. Oh. Oh my gosh. After all this time. I wish he'd come clean about the lady so that he wouldn't know. Oh, take it out. Should I really stop? Oh. He called him Domeki. Oh. Well, that changes things, doesn't it? Mm-hmm. Oh. And he wants him to look at him, yeah. He's like, not yet. Oh my god. Him with the back tattoo, y'all. Y'all! I haven't even started moving. It's not that he really likes sex. No, it's him. It's that it's him. Domeki. Oh my god. I wish these two would communicate. Oh. Oh. Oh, wow. It's like the woman on the back with the dragon. Wow. Huh. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh. To the bed we go. I'm glad Yashiro and them are getting together, but it's so bittersweet because I want them to talk it out afterwards. And I know they're probably not going to. Ugh. Oh. Oh, are we? I don't think Domeki's done. Well, maybe he has before. Oh. Oh my god. Well, you shouldn't have your impotence problem anymore, Yashiro. And Domeki left him. How ridiculous. Oh no, there he is. Good. Yamakawa has been found. Nanahara kept blowing up your phone, so I answered it. Sugimoto-san seems to have lended us a hand. Oh. Are you satisfied now? Yeah, very much so. Wish you two buttheads would talk it out. He has to keep scraping it out. Oh my god, yeah. Damn. You wouldn't handle a woman like that, would you? Are you gentle with women after all? Oh. Ugh. Your suit's hanging there. You've been inked, yet you're so diligent about these things. Are you being sarcastic? The old you would, well, whatever. I hate that. Oh, I hate it. I hate it. I'm going to contact the higher-ups, and we'll leave once I'm done. Tie. Is that Kageyama's contact case from before? In his box of things they took with him. Oh, Yashiro. Oh, damn it! Heard you found Yamakawa. Who do you think you're talking to? What I get up to is none of your business. So he still kept the contact case. So Domeki's still, he's not let go of Yashiro yet, but he's mad at him because he's not talking to him. And he thinks that Yashiro's been having sex with all these people, which he hasn't. And Yashiro thinks he's having sex with this woman, which I don't think he has been. And none of them will talk it out. And it's so frustrating. It's just like the sex between them. It's like when it's angry sex and if there's miscommunication, it takes away from it. It doesn't make it feel as like it's great that they had that relationship in that moment, but it was tainted by the fact that they both were doing it without knowing how each other actually feels. Damn it. Yoneda Kou. Yashiro first appeared as a side character in 2008. And I started drawing Seizaru in 2011. We've known each other almost 15 years. It's been a long time. In the June 2023 issue of Hertz. I'm like, well, girl, I wish you'd have them communicate. That would be great. Be real good. Be real good, y'all. Oh, my God. So, yeah, now we have chapter 53. What I really wished for was him tied up with the tie. Oh my god. I wish that, like, what he wished for was for Domeki not to get further involved with the Yakuza, but now he's in. Like, he's inked. He is in. And Yashiro's like, well, what the hell do I do now? Yashiro has an out, but the one he loves is stuck inside. Okay. Yamakawa has been found. According to Sugimoto, he's one of Yashiro's subordinates. Do you have a hold of him yet? Someone is hiding him. I'm heading to his hideout now. Domeki, I told you to keep an eye on that guy, but you should put some distance between you. You know Tsunekawa doesn't think highly of him. He's just a guest. what a lie. Oh, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Because like even then he's still in love with him. Why do you do this, Yoneda Kou? Why do you crush our hearts? Why? Why? Oh, good, you finally picked up. It's Domeki. Why'd you pick up the phone? Where's boss? He's texting me. What the hell do you mean put him on? Oh. Yep, it disappeared, so I was kidnapped. Yoneda Kou has been found. Mm-hmm. Oh. The info from Sugimoto is he's being protected by someone, so we can't get our hands on him. He's in K building in Shibuya. Nanahara. Is there something wrong with Yashiro-san? Oh, why are you asking? I've noticed a few strange things. It could be my imagination. What's a guy with a face like yours doing calling others strange? Doesn't matter if it's in your imagination or not because it doesn't concern you. Do you still think you're part of the group? Know your place. I see. So Domeki is now thinking there is something wrong, but nobody wants to talk about it. Yashiro with his hair down makes him look a lot younger than he is, which he's getting older, so him trying to make himself look younger makes a lot of sense. Do you plan to go with your hair like that? Is it bad? You don't look like Yakuza. Well, that's because I'm not in the Yakuza at the moment, unlike you. You shouldn't look like that in front of anyone but me. Oh. Oh. It says here, Domeki always uses polite Japanese to Yashiro, but here he doesn't. What the hell is that about? Where are we going? K building in Shibuya. I was thinking, it makes you angry even if I do it with someone other than Inami. I'm talking about Kido. Even though I don't have any information to give him, you'd still get mad. Why? Yes, I'd get angry. Why? Do I need a reason to get mad? Oh. Surely you do. You really are angry with me. A guy who loves men so much. That's why you didn't hold me like that time. So you only need me. So you only want me. With that curse, I'm constantly searching for the old you. I think it's there. It's just you pushed him away, damn it. You pushed him away. You lost a good thing, Yashiro. Come on. Oh, boss, I was worried about you. You disappeared and I thought you were kidnapped. Did you just wake up or something? Your hair. Shut up about my hair. Oh my god. Where's the yappy brat? If you meet Kamiya-san, he's investigating the club burglar incident. Oh god. That guy's obnoxious. Although you guys do make a pretty good pair. But you're both Tsukomi. Stop doing that with this guy. No, not that Tsukomi. What is that, an aspiration of yours? I like Domeki looks so big in that seat. We have word from our lookout that he entered the building but hasn't left yet. Also on the top floors of that building, there are some guys who seem to be Yamakawa's comrades coming and going. So that means Yamakawa is hiding on the top floor. That's what we suspect. We're keeping a close eye out. We've got some photos of those guys. That guy Kido was with the survivor from Kyosekai, wasn't there? What should we do? And then Domeki's like, I'll go alone. Why the hell do you think it's fine? You're not the damn Terminator. It's fine. Oh my god. Are you stupid? If you act all tough and then they get away, what will we do? I'm not going to let them get away. Oh my god, Domeki! Oh. The guy who got away before. I haven't seen the other guy he's with. More like Mega Yuku, right? Oh, I don't know your number. It's the same. You don't go anywhere until we know their firepower. Yashiro. It's me. Did you look at the picture I just sent? Yeah, I saw it. Do you know the guy? I don't, but I could look into it. Do it now. Don't you mean please do it now? Without fail, you always come at me. Ah. Do you really want me as a sparring partner so badly? As always, you're a sick guy. Why do you want to know about this guy? He's part of the group hiding Yamakawa in the building in Shibuya. He's running with the survivors of the Kyosekai. The guys who abducted Tsunekawa's daughter. Yeah, it's Anami. I'll look into this guy, but you have to come get the info. What do you mean I have to go get it? Just tell me over the phone. If you want it, come and get it. It's not like I'm going to give the info for free. I'll go. Oh my god. Oh, is that Domeki? I'm flattered you'd come to see me, but there's nothing in it for me. There may be nothing in it for you, but there is for me. Give it back. What's unexpected? What could it be for you? What could it be in it for you? Just shut up and find the info. I'll do it because I'm curious. And I have a video for you. Let's have a viewing party when you come over, why don't we? I'm sure you can guess what kind of video I mean. I don't know when that guy's going to turn on me, so as insurance, I secretly record a video of him. But turns out that kind of video is no threat to that guy. I'm in a bit of a situation. Won't you help me out? Tell me where you are. Where? I got it. Here you are. No, not here you are. I'll be stepping out for a bit. Hey! What the hell was that? So does Domeki think that the video is also blackmail? And he's like, no, we're not going to have that. Nope, I don't like this. Or Domeki go, I don't care, that brat. He's getting in my way. He's really become cheeky. He's just a gorilla who's gained a little wisdom. No, wait, a gorilla has more wisdom than him. Well, I feel a little relieved, you know. About what, you son of a bitch? Yeah, oh my god, I love it. It seemed like he hasn't actually changed all that much. What do you mean? He's even gotten a tattoo. Really? He went that far? He's carrying around some celestial maiden or whatever on his back. It doesn't suit him at all. You saw his back. Oh. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, Kimicho, yes. We received word from Domeki about that matter we've been discussing. There's a picture I'd like you to see. Okay. Kai. Okay, so we've got a name. This guy's name is Kai. Okay. Alrighty. Translator's notes. In this panel, Yashiro says that Nanahara and Kamiya are both Tsukomi. Tsukomi is a term from a type of Japanese comedy called manzai, in which two people, I know about this, in which they have a dialogue skit. One person is Tsukomi, or the serious person, and the other is the bokeh, or the silly person. It's hard to describe. I encourage you to Google it. However, Tsukomi can also mean to do penetrative sex. Yashiro means the former, that both Kamiya and Nanahara are serious but poor. Nanahara thinks he's implying that both he and Kamiya are tops, and thus his confusion. Oh my god. When Yashiro sees Kai's face, he refers to him as Ikagoku. In the next panel, Nanahara is confused, and Yashiro clears up his confusion by saying Ikagoku is short for Ikanimo Gokudo, which translates to extremely Yakuza. I don't know exactly how to translate it, so please excuse me the very lame Mega Yaku. Oh my god. Okay, cool. Good to know! Yay! Oh my god. For us both, there are things we don't know. Yes! There are things that neither you nor Domeki know about each other, that if you talked, things would get solved. But we can't have that because Yashiro... And Domeki doesn't even know what you think. Oh, I've missed him. What'd you do with the stolen money? Oh my god. I know you led the operation, and I thought it was one of the women. To think it was one of the black-suited staff. Do you owe a debt or something? Who did you pay it to? Answer me, damn it. Kamiya-san, let's stop there for now. Why are you trying to go easy on this guy? This isn't just a problem for the club. Our reputation is caught up in this, too. What Yakuza wouldn't fight back someone that picks a fight first? Kamiya, use this. We can't afford to waste time. I hate these things. You're right. All right. If you don't talk, I'm going to blow your brains out. What gives? Are you too busy to talk? I'll say anything. Why didn't you say that from the beginning? There was another burglary. There was another incident. They got us again. This time it was a hidden safe at the industrial waste treatment plant. They're just messing with us. Kamiya-san, please forgive Haruto. I'm sure he was threatened into doing it. Izumi-san, I'm sorry. Why don't you try making that request to your boyfriend? Domeki-san. He's always going to your house, isn't he? Oh. There's more to him than meets the eye. It seems like you two are really going at it. To think he was seen. Yeah, by some guys from the group. Speaking of Reina, also said you're flirting with them. She really said that. If that's the kind of relationship you guys have, why not be open about it? Regardless, please don't spread it around. It might cause trouble. What? So she's not denying it? So that's the way it is, huh? Kamiya, hurry up and get in the car. Sorry about yelling before. It's just this life doesn't really suit you. You're too kind. Not suited, huh? What is going on? Is she his mistress or what? What is she doing? I don't think that she's really having sex with him, but he's protecting her somehow, and her pretending to be his boyfriend or his girlfriend is like the way he protects her. But what is going on? Oh, it's gonna come out in the wash at some point, and Domeki's gonna have to correct the situation. Oh, keep the change. It's a token of my gratitude. He's basically paying him off not to say anything. You haven't let that boxer's body of yours go, have you? I'm not talking about your belly. I'll put my body on the line when I come to it. You better properly become my shield. Ah. You're just gonna run into me not saying anything? What was that? You don't have to come with some old excuse to fight, you know. Oh. You're doing this because you got a call from that server in the restaurant, right? You didn't get that from our conversation earlier. I had my suspicions. Liar. Who are you guys? What group are you with? Unfortunately, I was taught to not share personal information with strangers. What's with you, bastard? You trying to look down on us? We were just having a meal, that's all. There's no need to get so upset. Although this guy looks like he couldn't be anything but Yakuza. Yeah, that's right. Wait, boss! We know you guys were sniffing around here looking for something. Oh yeah, is that so? I appreciate your efforts coming up with such a pretext just for us. Would you say, hey, I have no business with guys like you, so run along back to your nest. Wait a minute. Don't get cocky, you punk. Oh my god, yeah. Oh, well. Now they're pulling out knives. Oh, you got quite a dangerous thing there. There's an even more dangerous thing right here. It's shameful for a guy who brags about his knife skills like that. Shut up. Boss, go ahead. I'll handle it here. All right, see ya. Oh, you're so fast. At least hesitate a little. Is it now when the time comes? Yeah, wait, bastard. I'm the one you're fighting. Oh. Please do it more gently. I think you've become a little ransom. That's great. It's not great. Look at my suit. This is no laughing matter. Oh. You're a terrible driver. The car was destroyed. Yeah, Yashiro's terrible. Oh my god. I'm just having an off day, that's all. You have no self-awareness. That's why I won't let you drive. Even though we just found out he was from Yamakawa. Will he get away anyway? It seems that you and I will be identified easily, so it's not necessarily a bad thing. If they connect me with Doshinkai, they'll probably think that we were only there about the incident with our branch group. The incident back in chapter 48. Oh, you're right. It's a good thing Domeki wasn't there. They know his face. Where'd he go? He better not be off somewhere picking his nose. Oh, shit. Picking his nose? No, but I think he's picking a fight. Yo. You came over in such a hurry. Is there something important? Cut the unnecessary chat. Let's get to the point. Oh man, even though I'm about to give you some info. Kai from the Okuyama-gumi. What, so you already knew the guy? Well, seeing as he used to be part of the Sakurika, I guess it makes sense. That's your current home, isn't it? So you just want this then. Oh, oops. Why are you with Sakurika instead of Yashiro's group? Even though you come to collect things like this for him. It doesn't matter to you, does it? Yeah, it doesn't matter. Just humor me. Let's kill a bit of time together. In those 4 years, you've gotten even closer to being a rotten Yakuza. I'm interested in how. I wanted to become a Yakuza, that's it. I was thrown out by that guy 4 years ago without exchanging sake. Will that do? Oi, oi. That's way too boring. Is your head empty or what? This is more than enough chatter with you. Give it back. Give it to me. Don't say that. Let's have a viewing party. Are you stupid? Don't you know how much this kind of date can be kept? Oh. Hand over the data too. Have you ever heard of the cloud? There's no point. I don't care. Hand it over. Never meet him again. Stop using him to kill time. That's not something you get to decide. Also, I'm not killing time with him. It's more fun than that. Doing with a guy who can't get it up is basically rape, right? It's too good. What are you saying? What do you mean? You did it with him too, that masochistic freak. It wasn't enough for him, so afterwards he came to me. Poor little freak. Make sure he's good and satisfied next time, since that doesn't work anymore. Oh, and now he knows. And now he knows. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh my God, now he knows. Ah! Shit. Okay. Okay. Translator notes. Yashiro uses the term nest on page 13 to refer to the old gang member's home base. I think in English the closest word might be crib, but I just couldn't bring myself to make Yashiro say crib. Yeah, you wouldn't say that. Inami uses the same expression when talking to Domeki. Okay, that's your current home. Okay. On page 18, Nanahara says in Japanese, which directly translates to, is that guy selling oil somewhere? To which Yashiro replies in Japanese, which directly translates to, not oil, he went to sell something else. Selling oil is a Japanese idiom that means to slack off or not do one's work diligently. I wanted to use an idiom in English with a similar meaning, so I chose pick one's nose, which in American English at least implies someone that isn't working hard. I chose this phrase because it also works for Yashiro's reply, he went to sell something else. Yashiro is implying another idiom, which directly translates to sell a fight, which means to pick or start a fight. Thus, the nose-picking line was born. I hope I didn't make anyone feel gross by using it. No, it makes sense. Oh my God. Oh. It's so sad because while this set of chapters was satisfying, the sex scene in chapters 51 and 52 felt like a taste of what could be to come. I feel like Yoneda Kou was like, fine, I'll give y'all what you want. Here's a sex scene. Here, you degenerates. Here you go. But now I'm going to make it even angstier because it's just like such a parallel from where Domeki and Yashiro is such a complex character and he frustrates me so much. I love him to pieces, but he's so frustrating because he's had this horrible past and this horrible experience with sex. And he tries to use sex as a form of power, as a form of self-empowerment to overcome the trauma that has happened in his life and to give it a different context. But because he loves Domeki, he doesn't understand what love is. And every time he's been confronted with emotions associated with sex and desire, they've always been twisted into something warped and wrong and have hurt him in the end. So he not only feels like he doesn't deserve or understand the love that Domeki wants to give him, but he also doesn't want Domeki to be tainted by something like himself. He thinks he's going to taint Domeki, so he pushes him away, is like, no, I don't want you, get out of my group. And then Domeki, who is like the most loyal dog in the world, is like, no, but I love you, and so I'm not leaving. And it's almost like Domeki's like, you can't make me leave. Now I'm going to get the tattoo, become further into the Yakuza. You can't get rid of me now. I'm going to be with you whether you like it or not. And now he knows that Yashiro is supposedly impotent, but he didn't seem that impotent when he was with Domeki, so is that going to further Domeki realizing that Yashiro does like him and he's just being a big old tsundere and trying to push him away? I don't know. I want to look up the Yakuza tattoo meanings and the maiden with the maiden on the back, like what the meaning of Yakuza tattoos and what they refer to. If there's any special meaning behind the celestial maiden. Okay. There's the koi fish. I want to find out like what the celestial maiden, If I can find out. What does that mean? Okay. I wish we could find out. Okay. I want to try to find like one, because the Celestial Maiden, I wondered if there was a specific meaning behind it. If like the colors, we didn't see it in color, so that is, you know, problematic too. And the fact that it's on the back. We have the forearm, we have tattoos on the chest, tattoos on the back, the scale there. And then we'll find out what they necessarily mean. Right now, this thing I have, so subjects, there's the Oni mask, Tengu, looks like something off of Demon Slayer. And then religious figure, the Okame. The Okina mask is one. Hirotoko. A lot of these, I want to get to the maiden. Find a bunch of different ones on here, but it's like trying to find one and what it could possibly mean. I'm curious if any of you know what the Celestial Maiden means. To me, it seems like for Domeki, it's sort of like a reference to him being chivalrous maybe towards a woman, but it's not. I want to say like Domeki is interesting because he has this compassionate heart to him, which is kind of like, I'm not saying that it's a feminine symbol for Domeki, but having the Celestial Maiden on the back, I'm so curious as to what it means. So if any of you down below has any idea of what that tattoo means and symbolizes, I have a feeling it's not going to connect to the girl, it's going to connect to Yashiro. The girl is interesting because I'm like, what is she? She's not denying that her and Domeki are in a relationship, but then when he's like, well, you just don't seem like you're cut out for Yakuza life, you're too kind, she's like, oh, I'm not cut out, huh? I feel like maybe she is like has done some dealings with the Yakuza and is trying to like, Domeki's offered her protection to pretend to be with him in exchange for some kind of like protection, but I just can't imagine Domeki being with her. I feel like she's maybe teaching him things, teaching him to do sexual things that we don't know about yet, but I want to know what their relationship is, and I was really hoping that Nanahara was going to find out some things, and then he doesn't, and I'm like, ah. So I was really hoping that was going to be the case, but darn it, doesn't really happen. Or not Nanahara, but the one that's with Domeki, his subordinate. I was hoping that he was going to find out some things, but he doesn't, so frustrating. But these two, I just want them to communicate, and I feel like Domeki is going to confront Yashiro at some point about all of this, and it has to come out in the wash eventually, right? Eventually, these two guys need to sit down, hash everything out, and talk about it, but Yoneda Kou is going to drag us through the mud and make us suffer so much until we get to that point that it's so frustrating. What can we do? What can we do? So, I don't know. I just like, Celestial Maiden, Japanese meaning. I really would like to know. Tenyo is Heavenly Maiden in Japanese. You see the Legend of the Celestial Maiden. Maybe this helps us here. Okay. It says, what is it? Okay, it says that a long time ago, a farmer was on his way home when he saw a beautiful woman, a celestial being, bathing in the water. Not too far away was her celestial robe hanging on a tree. The farmer decided to take her garment and hide it. When the maiden discovered her robe had vanished, she was upset since she could not return to the heavens without it. So he returned and came to the rescue, quote unquote, of the distressed woman and clothed her and took her into his house and basically tricked her. Since she could not return home to the heavens, she became the farmer's wife and gave birth to 2 children, a boy and a girl. So the maiden rushed to the storehouse where she found her hidden celestial robe and immediately returned to the heavens, never to return again. What became of her daughter is not certain, but the legend says the son grew up and became a great king. And this is the legend of the celestial robe. Oh, so you could look at that as being that Domeki is the woman that Yashiro kind of found. And is it saying Yashiro tricked him into falling in love with him and staying with him? And then when Domeki was kicked out, he went back. You could argue that maybe as a meaning, and that's why he has it. But Or is he referring to Yashiro as the celestial maiden that he tricked into staying? And if you want to make it angsty, it's that Yashiro is viewed as the celestial maiden and Domeki tricked them into staying, but that's not really the case. It's just so frustrating because they love each other, and I'm like, y'all, you need to talk it out and figure out that you both love each other, and Inami can go fly a kite for all I care. I can't stand Inami. I'm like, no, absolutely not, y'all. Cannot deal with him. No siree. But I hate that it's already over. These chapters go far too quickly. And I'm like, which chapters were in here? Oh, clearly it was the chapter of Inami. Oh no, this one ended. Was it chapter 53, I guess? Yep. Where he says Kai. Yep, so it was chapter 53. All I can do is look forward to chapters 55. I would like to read them in big chunks. So I would like to do 55, 56, 57, and 58. Maybe in like 4 chapter chunks like this. Because it was nice to do it in a big group. But that's going to be so long. Sad days, y'all. Sad days. But this was worth it. It was worth the wait to read it all together. But maybe even in 2 chapter chunks. I can maybe do chapters 55 and 56 together. That might be better. Do 2 chapter chunks instead, right? We'll see. But I'm curious to know your thoughts down below. I hope you like this reaction and discussion, but damn it. Now our watch begins again. So, in the meantime, I hope y'all have a wonderful week. Please stay safe, take care, and yeah, I'll be back again at some point, y'all, with more of Seizaru Twitting Birds Never Fly. Bye.